According to Amazon, the tool won't roll out in Illinois, Texas, or Portland. All of these are places where the legal landscape around biometric data makes its deployment risky. And I mean, that makes a whole lot of sense, right? Because Illinois' BIPA is the toughest law in the country. We discussed that it requires written consent from every individual whose biometric data is collected, not just the device owner. That standard is almost impossible to satisfy for a front door camera that records neighbors, delivery drivers, and passerbyers. And Texas law has similar consent requirements, but it's enforced only by the state attorney general, meaning Amazon likely chose to exclude Texas out of caution rather than legal necessity. And let's remember, Portland, Oregon goes even further because it bans private entities from using facial recognition technology in places of public accommodation, a rule broad enough to create a real legal uncertainty for Ring in shared or multi-unit settings. Baltimore, Maryland briefly had a similar ban on private facial recognition technology, but it expired in 2022. And remember, in California, their laws classify biometric data as sensitive personal information, but they do not ban its use. And San Francisco's city ban applies only to government agencies, not private users. So Ring devices aren't restricted. And everywhere else, the feature is moving forward. Washington state's biometric law doesn't prohibit facial recognition use outright. It simply requires notice and prohibits unauthorized disclosure or sale of biometric data. As long as Amazon provides notice through its privacy policy and keeps the data stored locally, it's likely compliant. And that's the real point. Outside of a handful of states and cities, there's nothing on the books that explicitly limit or regulates this kind of consumer-level facial recognition.